You know, it's funny when people see a GoPro on the front of your helmet, they expect that you're going to be doing stupid shit, and that's why you're recording it. I have a GoPro on my helmet because in 2013 or 14, my wife and I were leaving a breakfast restaurant just up here a ways, actually, and it was Cracker Barrel. We're not that old, damn it. But anyway, we're leaving the restaurant. I get up to a stoplight. I'm on a side street, getting ready to turn right on one of the main streets, Meridian up here. And when my light turns green, I go, and out of nowhere, I get sideswiped by a little white Chevy pickup. And she tried to keep on going. Another driver saw what happened, and he went and drove in front of her and stopped her, and we got the cops called. She didn't speak a lick of English, so it took the cops longer to get somebody out there to do the translating. By the time it was all said and done, her husband was there. Which really isn't relevant to this part of the story yet. Anyway, got a police report. I went straight to my insurance company after we got out of there. The bike was still rideable, and filed a claim against her insurance. And we got a call from her insurance company about 2 weeks later that said no. Got a call from her insurance company about a week later, filing a claim against me for pulling out in front of her, or for pulling out in front of him. So then my claim came back as denied because of that. Well, come to find out, the insurance was invalid, specifically to her. It was her husband's truck. He was a U.S. citizen, and it specifically had her name on the insurance as a discluded, unincluded, whatever, driver of the truck. She was not a U.S. citizen, but she did have a passport, and she had a Mexican driver's license, so that allowed her to drive kind of legally, but she wasn't insured. Well, also, the insurance had expired, so the husband reinstated the insurance. This happened around 11:30 in the morning. The husband called, reinstated the insurance, and then filed the claim that the accident happened at 5:30 p.m. because he's an idiot. Well, police report comes back. That's obviously A, he wasn't driving, which is what he put in his claim, and B, it happened at 11 o'clock, so he wasn't insured then. So my insurance ended up having to cover it. But that whole thing was such a stupid fiasco that after I left the insurance company, I went straight to Best Buy and bought a GoPro Hero 3. And I turn on my GoPro every single ride and carry extra batteries in my pocket, and I record everything that I do no matter what. Sometimes it goes on YouTube, sometimes it doesn't. And like I've said before, I have no intentions of ever being a professional content creator, but if I'm recording it, sometimes I want to share. So if there's stupid shit happening, I want to share. If I'm going somewhere cool, I want to share. But like I was saying, every time somebody sees a GoPro on your helmet, they expect you're out there doing stupid shit for TikTok. Hell, nobody even knows anything about YouTube anymore. Is that for TikTok? No. Anyway, I'm on my way to Rendezvous Pizza in Bricktown to get some Tito's vodka sauce pizza. Delicious, delicious, spicy pizza. Has honey on it too. Pretty good shit. Wife is on her, she's not, the wife is eating leftovers from Bubba's 33, a little pub restaurant. He said, go get whatever you want. I want pizza. I ended up being on the news for all that too. One of my wife's buddies from dog showing works for KFOR. He's a big producer. He's some kind of bigwig at KFOR. News Channel 4 in Oklahoma City. And he had seen me post on Facebook about it and asked me if I wanted to give a quick interview. So I met the guy one day and we had a long interview, and he ended up making me look like an idiot. The story was about uninsured drivers. He didn't make me look like an idiot. He just made me look like they pulled some random guy off the side of the road, and he was trying to feed me lines to say, how aggravated does this make you? How does this make you feel? Angry, sure. And none of my actual story ended up really going on the news channel, but they did go to the the pickup driver's house to try to get a comment out of her. No hablo inglés. And I'm sure my insurance company sued her and never got anything out of it. Whatever. Bike got fixed. So goes life. I did find her on Facebook though. I wish her a happy anniversary of trying to kill me every once in a while. One of these days she'll learn enough English to understand it. Oh, and the GoPro ended up paying for itself pretty quick. Not too awful long after I got the bike back from that insurance claim, I was coming home from work on that very highway I just got off of, going the opposite direction, and a tow truck went around me, and his toolbox on the side of his truck flew open, and a larger toolbox fell out of that toolbox and smashed up the front of my bike pretty bad. Caught me off guard enough that I pulled off the side of the road, make sure I was still, you know, 4 limbs and all that good stuff. Then got to thinking, well, hell, I should have followed him. And well, thinking, oh, shit, I got my GoPro on. So I went home and reviewed the footage and got the phone number of the place, called them up, said, hey, you gonna fix this? Like, no, you don't have proof. I said, oh, but I do. So I went to Oklahoma Highway Patrol and filed a report. And they called the Highway Patrol, called the company and said, hey, yeah, you're responsible. So the guy ended up showing up to the Highway Patrol station and was so kind to say, you know what, we can leave this out of insurance's hands, and you just bring me the bill and I'll make sure it's paid for. Like, oh, you're friendly about it now. So yeah, that was within a month or two of getting the bike back. The GoPro paid for itself pretty quick. I hate this part of town, but there's some good restaurants down here. There's also motorcycle specific parking up here right in front of a banjo museum. Went in there and just kind of quickly glanced around once while I was waiting for this pizza restaurant to open up. Pretty cool little place. I'd like to go back in there with the wife sometime, spend a little more time. Rendezvous Pizza. And there's all kinds of parking right up front, but I'm going to be a nice guy and save that for cars, since there's motorcycle parking down here. There's the American Banjo Museum. Pretty cool place. Well, the pizza was delicious. I had a Coors Light with it. Forgot my damn wallet at home. And they didn't do the tap to pay. I've got my credit and my debit card on my phone, but they wouldn't do that. But luckily I was able to call the wife and she could read the card number off to me, and I gave it to him like that. So I wasn't stuck washing dishes. Rookie move. I had gone to Sonic for a burrito for breakfast this morning and totally forgot about it. And I was still in sweatpants. So my wallet was there in my sweatpants. But like I said, pizza was good, beer was good. Had a salad too. Didn't take pictures. Just slipped on a grate. Security you can trust. But trust me, the presentation was wonderful. I see a doggy. You're a good boy. Really? Well, I don't know how long that mess was going to last, but we avoided some of it at least. Looks like it's moving pretty quick over there now. Had to stop the old grocery getter to get some tea and milk for the wife. She's not British. Bye.